The rest of the NFC, Ziggy brought up a good question in our channel today. Cooper Rush won again. So what is he now?
I was saying for weeks he's a quarterback.
You've been all over
the Cowboys
Cooper
won
Rush.
that game because Dak didn't play.
But after you have, all right. After you have,
if I was the Steelers, I'd try to trade for Dak then. If that's the case,
I would too.
A million times better.
Look, I would too.
After you have the Eagles, that's probably your best team in the conference right now. As much as I hate to admit it, because not a big fan of Philadelphia.
Wait, who's the second best? The Cowboys?
No, we're saying after. That's the question.
Oh,
remember after Philadelphia, who is the second best team in the NFC? And I really think that when Ziggy and I were listing them, you have we have the teams here. You have maybe it could be by the end of the season the Packers, the Vikings, the Giants are 4-1, Dallas is 4-1.
You're almost there.
You have Tampa Bay.
Nope, almost.
You have San Francisco.
Yeah, they're the second best.
And the Rams have been pretty bad, but you know that they're the Super Bowl champions and can turn it on at any point. So you have this gluttony of teams here, and who do you pick? That you go.
I
San
pick
Francisco?
49ers, yeah, 100%.
And why?
Because I think that when it comes to playoff football time, from what I remember as a Jets fan, it's all about defense. It's all about field position. It's about the little things, running the football. They do all that well. I think they're the second best team, but what does it matter to be the second best team after 5 games?
I mean, they lost to the Broncos.
It's a great point.
But look, it's
okay. But
you can't fault for one
game.
game.
The Bears and the Broncos.
They lost to the Bears with that rookie quarterback who should have never been playing, and it's tsunami.
Ziggy, what's your issue with them? Is it Jimmy G?
I'd go Dallas.
Is it Jimmy G, Ziggy?
I mean, it's just, what has this team really shown? They've shown they can beat the Seahawks and the Panthers and the terrible Rams.
I think that they're exactly what they've been.
This team hasn't proved anything.
No, they haven't improved at all, but they're the exact same team you had last year, which is a team that went to the NFC Championship game.
And also, when you play this,
that is Jimmy Garoppolo doing a Dan Orlovsky in the end zone.
Yeah, but you can't play this who beat who. Like, that doesn't work in the NFL. As a Jets fan, and Jack will probably try to do it this year. You say, "Oh, we beat them," and they beat the Jets beat the Dolphins, and the Dolphins beat the Bills. We're the best team in the AFC. Like, that's just doesn't work like that.
No, but it's not transitive property to say, hey, losing to the Broncos and the Bears is pretty bad.
Yes, I agree.
Like there's no funky math there. You lost to Russell Wilson.
But Ziggy, to be fair, they do have a very good playoff. Like, their team is built for playoff football. But who are you? All right, who are you putting above them?
Dallas is the second best team in the NFC right now.
Cooper Rush does not know what a loss is. Cooper Rush is 5-0 in his career.
He doesn't. But
then you do the thing still. Tampa Bay made the Cowboys look like your college team. Yeah,
they did
on the road.
Look, he did. Again, one game, first game of the season, and they had Dak.
I said one of your college teams. That's what the Cowboys looked like.
Look, Dak's also horrible. Dak's a bad player.
But the Dallas defense is tremendous.
The thing is that that's what I'm going to say. Is forget Cooper Rush, forget the CeeDee Lamb, forget the offense. I'm not used to seeing Dallas play defense like they are now. Dallas's defense looks legit. Like they're turning teams over, 3 and outs, forcing teams to punt. They look great.
They can get to the quarterback as good as anyone.
Yeah, we're not used to seeing that from the Cowboys, and they've done it for 5 weeks now.
But I do think that Dak Prescott comes back, this team can be much more dangerous. Because Cooper Rush, as much as we like to talk about Cooper Rush being undefeated, and he's come in and has done a very serviceable job. He's made throws when he's had to. Dak Prescott takes that offense to another level, and this could be the best team in the NFC when he gets back.
They have a good offense, and now they're playing great defense. And I'm not used to seeing Dallas play great defense.
Ziggy, would you agree with Jack or Andrew on the Cowboys or Niners?
I don't think so. It's ultimately, if I'm looking for the best team, I think you have to weigh quarterbacks more than anything else. And the fact is even though the Bucs haven't looked quite themselves, you're looking at a strong defense with Tom Brady, who can get a roughing the passer call anytime he wants.
That was ridiculous. That was a horrible call.
Hey, Tom doesn't throw flags.
It might be the worst roughing the passer call in NFL history, but you see it, right? Like he gets a fair tackle. He tries to injure the player who tackled him. That didn't work. He goes over to the refs and starts whining, and suddenly the flag comes out.
Well, let me add, but Tampa Bay is the second best team, though, regardless of how many penalties Tom Brady can get, and we all know he gets them. Do you think that this team right now is the second best, or do you think that's the potential for them to be the second best?
I mean, what you're looking at is a team that, when the players are healthy, we know they can go deep in the playoffs. We know they've got a great leader. And, Yeah, they looked the most impressive? No, but at least the teams they've lost to are like the Chiefs and the Packers. I don't know. They're the team to me that's shown they can do the most this year.
If the
to piggyback off, as someone who has supreme NFL knowledge and can see the future from what I've shown.
Yes, allegedly.
When it's all said and done, the two games, so the NFC, the championships, no, not championship, the divisional games it'll be San Francisco will be playing the Eagles. That'll be 1 versus 4.
Okay.
And then Tampa Bay will be playing the Cowboys. And that's how it's going to go. That's how it's all said and done.
Will go on the road and beat the Vikings in Minnesota in this situation here?
The Vikings stink. Kirk Cousins is prime time.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, look.
Listen, you beat up on the Bears. You're up 21, and then that coach who doesn't know what he's doing, he starts blowing.
Vikings are the worst second half team in the NFL.
Minnesota playing in Minnesota, they find ways to get it done.
Why are they playing in Minnesota though?
Because we'll be division champions.
Why? Who's saying that?
I am.
Oh, okay. So that's where you're wrong.
And I'm seconding it.
I think San Francisco's going to go into Lambeau and win there, as they will be the divisional champions.
Oh, okay.
I think Green Bay wins the NFC North.
Yes, and then the Vikings will lose to the
Rams.
The Bucs.
What about the Rams? Someone has to win the NFC West if San Francisco's going on the road.
Yeah, the Rams will. Okay, so
he's all over the place.
Okay, no, I forgot it.
What are the Steelers? Where do they fall into it?
The Steelers will have the first pick. Second pick.
Will Anderson.
We'll have more predictions for later. But all right, so you got San Francisco, Andrew.
My mind is scrambled.
Jack, you have the Cowboys.
Yeah, I think week 1, the only reason Tampa won is that bum number 4 played quarterback.